OCs. We love them, don't we? As an avid OC enjoyer, I really like seeing them everywhere. My silly little guys must be visible at all moments. So when I noticed an uprising in OC videos, you better believe that I'm ready to hop on that train. The reason that you clicked on this video, of course. Doing random stuff with my OCs. Onto the video. The first thing that you can do with your OCs is make stickers of them. Yes. Personally, I have a sticker cutter, but it's pretty easy. There's plenty of like tutorials where people use like packing tape to make their stickers, or they like hand cut them. But another way that I feel like I don't see people mention as often is you can just order like sticker paper off of Amazon and draw on it, and then it's pretty much just a sticker. So that's a way that you can do it if you don't have a sticker cutter. On screen, as you've been watching, I've been drawing some sticker designs of my OCs Redacted, Stellar, and Wilson. I love them. They're so pokey. And then also I'm drawing Lewis and Heather. So yeah, those are all of like my OCs that I feel like I have like kind of an attachment to. Like I love them so bad. So that's pretty much who you're gonna mostly be seeing the art of in this video. But yeah, a lot of these are like some old speed paints that I did of sticker designs that I wanted to make them stickers, but I am not that very motivated, unfortunately. So I kind of was like, when I print a bunch of stickers, I will print these out. And so this was the moment for these beauteous designs to come to life. Most of these I pre-sketched in like my sketchbook or like doodled at school. So yeah, I really love them. They're all so silly. I really like stickers because you can stick them anywhere, like on sketchbooks, water bottles, literally anywhere you can put a sticker. So that's why I think it's such a like fun idea to use with your OCs. Here's some ASMR from my sticker cutter, so I'll leave you for a minute to listen. This is how all of the stickers turned out. I printed out, like, if you paid attention, I printed out not all of my OCs, but like this is a Kale from Genshin, and then I printed out I didn't film these ones. I printed out these two. These are my cousin's OCs, and I hand cut these ones instead of using the Cricut. I also hand cut this one of my boy. But yeah, this is how they turned out. They look so cute. I love them so bad. Number 2, make pins. What? I'm gonna make one like kind of small circle one and then one heart one, because yeah, why not? You thought you were free from my voice. Well, it's voice over me talking to you from the future. I'm gonna make this one of my OC Wilson, and then the heart one of Lewis and Heather because they're low. I feel like I low-key kind of neglect Wilson. I need to have more Wilson love because I love him. I just low-key forget about him. Okay, rude. Got interrupted by my own self. Anyways, if you don't have a pin maker, another way you can make pins is, I don't know a specific way, but I've seen plenty of tutorials, so you could just search up how to make pins without a pin maker, and I'm sure a good tutorial will pop up, because I've seen a lot of people do it. Wilson sketch finished. This is the one that I'm low-key kind of scared about. The last time I tried to do a heart pin, it did not turn out that great. I want to do that one. I don't know how exactly I'm going to be able to, because I've never really done it before, but I want to do that one trend where it was like you put their eyes next to each other, you know, like face to face. I thought it was really cute, and I want to do it because they are so Pookie Bear, and I want them to, except it's looking kind of difficult for me to do it with just like half of their face. I feel like I need like to sketch, yeah, like out of the lines for me to actually know what the heck, if it looks good or not. I'm back again. Literally loved, I just cannot express to you how much I loved drawing these pins. They were so fun. I was not having like the greatest day, low-key, that day, and drawing these pins made my day feel like way better and like just made me more joyous. He has more of like a slimmer face compared to hers, so I'm gonna make his more. I had to cut some parts of me talking like real time out, but something I say here is that I want to become better at faces. Okay, cooking maybe. This would all be part of his hair then. Sometimes my OCs kind of look like they have same face syndrome, so I'm trying to be better at that, like different eye shapes, chin shapes, nose shapes. So it's a work in progress, but that's one of the things that I talk about in the sped up time things, but I had to cut it out because the pins can't take over the whole OC video. They might. It took me a while. Get rid of the outlines. I have to color this, bro. What? I literally only have one left. So if I mess him up, then I won't be able to make him. Okay, we're back. It's like the next day, so sorry if the lighting is like way different. I don't think it should be that different, but also sorry for the camera shaking. Okay, I'm kind of scared because I'm really happy with how these turned out. And so I don't want to color it, but I know that if I end up coloring it good, I'll love them even more. Dude, these are like lost media pens. Look at this beauty. You can't see it, but I'm looking through like this bin of pens that I apparently haven't touched in a while. I'm gonna start with Wilson because baby steps, guys. I originally wanted to do this in colored pencil, but I couldn't find my colored pencils and I was really, really sad about it, so no colored pencils. My colored pencils are lost to time or something. Which is like actually accurate too, because I have not seen them in the longest time. I thought you might care for an update. No, I still have not found my colored pencils. Yes, did I search for like 3 hours? Oh my days. Wilson, no! It's okay. Gotta lock in. Wilson's more tan, so... What did I use the last time I colored him? I remember it was a good one. It might have been sand? Sand, maybe? It's been a hot minute since I've used these things. No, because that might be his hair, bro. But I'm gonna keep it out. Okay, do I want to use sand for his hair? Because now I'm looking like, look, that's pretty close to his skin tone. It's been like, I've not used my, what's it called? alcohol markers in a long time. Like, not super long, because I have like drawings in my sketchbook with alcohol markers. But I definitely use like acrylic markers more. And sometimes it makes me a little sad because I used to like only, like religiously only use marker. And so sometimes it just makes me sad because I'm like, back in my day, you know what I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. I somehow remember them like bleeding more out of my lines. I don't know if I just had like terrible control over them or what, but I feel like they don't really bleed out of the lines right now, which is great. I'm trying not to jinx it, but not normal, you know? He got that teal shirt. I think pond green. Maybe a little darker than I wanted it to be, but I think for the most part this is the color of his shirt, so. I don't know what the audio is, but there's that one stupid like Seal song that's going viral and it's stuck in my head and what? One day maybe I'll be free. Guys, I don't know how much emphasis I can put on it, but doing random crafts with your OCs is so good. A, you get to draw some silly goobers that you love. B, it gets you out of your comfort zone depending on what craft it is, and also you just get to see them more. Tell me you're a lazy bum without telling me you're a lazy bum edition. If the art supply is not next to me, I will not use it. So, we just cut him out. Now we have Lewis and Heather. Low-key the part that I'm scared about, but this is literally what the pin would look like. Do I want it so you can see more of his shirt? I like seeing his hair though, so this is probably the best. That makes me a little sad, not gonna lie, but okay, actually I have to make it smaller because otherwise it'll ruin the cut. Okay. Wilson! He's a pin! I didn't ruin him. That looks so cute. Oh, now I can have Wilson somewhere. My only regret is I wish I made him smaller so that you could see like other parts of him, not just his face. But I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. Look how cute he is. He's so cute. Okay, I picked out some colors for Heather's skin tone and just like some of her colors because I was ahead of it, so. Bro, I'm scared. I'm nervous. When I'm drawing Lewis and Heather's pin, I cut down the time that I talk in real time because it was so much footage. And I don't want this to just be about pins. It's about a bunch of crafts. So you'll be hearing more from me. Voiceover me out. This is the hard part. Okay. Wait, is this the right? Okay, it is. Sometimes I get scared. I'm like, did I actually pick up the right marker or am I screwing myself over as we speak? The first one this time. Oh my silly, look how cutie she is. What's a darker blue for this one? Like cerulean blue. Lewis is kind of scary to draw sometime with alcohol markers. Solely because I can never get his skin tone right. It's still the same day that I did this in Wilson. But it's like hours later. I have some markers picked out for him, but I'm scared because he's always the one that's so hard to do. Okay, I actually have to remember because I feel like I have amnesia or something. This part is his skin tone, and this is green. I believe so, yes. Watch me actually do this, color him wrong. The OC that I literally draw probably the most. Okay. Base colors down for his face. He's the shy one, okay? She's the really flirty one, and he's like, oh my gosh, who did I pull, bro? I just cannot stress you guys how much I love my OCs. They're just so goofy and silly. Bring me so much joy just to look at them. And I hope your OCs bring you the same joy that mine bring me. So, make some OC art. His scar. I don't know what color would make his scar, bro. That's too bright. I normally, like, when I digitally draw him, I just make it like a brown. Obviously, that wouldn't really work, but I guess we're just gonna make it a brown. That's too close to his hair. Sure. Because it's like red-brown, kind of. This works. Oh my days! They look so cute! Look how pooky they are. Oh my days. Oh my days, I can't handle it. I'll make the background pink because pink like hearts. Because they're in a heart. Now we make them into a beauteous pen that I'm a little scared to make. Because I love how it turned out so bad. Okay, this is what it would look like. Look at how cute! Oh my pookies! Oh my days. Oh my days! Look at how cute they turned out! Number 3. Make felt paper dolls. Okay, so I low-key did a little mining off camera. My fault. Okay. I had no idea how hard this was gonna be, so I wanted to get something done. Also, I forgot to film. So this is what the sketch looks like for my silly little Gooby paper doll of Lewis. And I got this chunk of cardboard to glue it on after when it's done. And then this is kind of like the sketch but on like felt. And then I have other pieces of felt right here. So, yeah. I'm gonna hand it off to VoiceOver Me because it took me a long time to edit the parts where I talked in person. So, sorry, I'm just kind of adjusting the camera a little more. Okay. Yeah. For the felt doll, I chose to do it of my OC Lewis because he's so silly. And also, he has like the least complicated design, in my opinion. So, out of all my OCs. So, I chose him because I did not want to be buying every color of felt. They were like, I got them at Hobby Lobby for actually like pretty cheap. Like they were like 30 cents each. So that was a steal. Yeah. Honestly, I don't really know what to talk about right now in this section. So I'll leave you for a hot minute. Sorry that I cut a lot of things like lower or like out of the camera's view. That's my fault. I kind of set it up in a weird way. So that's why I kind of like go off to the corner because I forget that I need to stay in the camera's view. So sorry about that. This was honestly so like confusing for me. This is the first time I've tried making something like this, but it was super confusing just because it was like not like I had to freehand some stuff. It was like interesting. It was an experience. I really liked doing it though. If you're like feeling kind of art blocked, but you still like want to create something, I feel like this is a really good thing to do because it involves a little drawing, like for what you're gonna do, but you could totally just like, I don't know, because you're mostly just cutting out stuff and gluing it down. So I don't know, I felt like a good craft to do if you're like low on the drawing inspo but you still want to create something. Also, it was just super fun because it's kind of like a little like, originally it was actually supposed to be a keychain. I was gonna make felt keychains, but then I realized how easy is this gonna be to break if I make him into a keychain. So he's kind of just like a figurine, but it's really cute because then it's like you have a little figurine of your OC that you made. It's fun. It was really fun to do. Another thing about like how good this was as a little like craft is you can make it as complex as you want. Like I kind of did it like a little somewhere in the middle because he's chibi, but he's not super detailed is what I'm trying to say. But you could make it like even less detailed if you wanted to, or you could like totally like just go for it, like as much detail as you want. So I thought it was really fun to do. It was a really cool, like, kind of brought me out of my comfort zone. That's what I'm realizing a lot of like physical crafts, because as someone who mainly like creates 2D stuff like traditional art or digital art, I don't really do that many like physical crafts, and I feel like they're actually really fun to do. And also like just it's a different type of art. Another, like, I think I've mentioned this in previous videos, but changing, or this one actually, I actually can't remember. I'm a little all over the place, so I apologize. But I mentioned that changing your art material kind of brings a little art inspo back if you're facing art block. But also, I feel like doing 3D crafts is also a really good thing to do. Anyways, this is the final result. I'm really happy with how he turned out. He's just so fun to look at, and he's so cute. I really like how the layers look. Number 4, create a paper doll. Much like the previous craft that I did, where it was felt instead of paper, I wanted to make another little figurine type thing. I don't know. But I feel like they're different enough that I can include them in the same video. Because the felt little doll is 2D and it's more like a standee. But the 3D paper doll is like a figurine. So they're different enough. I found this template on Pinterest because literally there were no templates, but this one seemed like a good one to choose, because also I watched a YouTuber and they chose this one and it turned out really good. So I chose this template. So you could just go on Pinterest and search paper doll templates, and not a lot of them actually, if I'm being honest, but some come up. Yeah, I decided to do this one of my OC redacted because I need more redacted stuff. I felt like, I don't know, I wanted to do something redacted, so I made a little silly of her. Also, low-key, I'm so sorry if moments in the videos there might be like long pauses or something. That's because I was playing a Genshin Quest while I was doing this, because I was like, wait, I can multitask and I just won't skip any of the dialogue. Yeah, that's all my days. So, apologies ahead of time. Loki cracks me up. But the reason why is because my friend challenged me to like a competition to see who could finish Not Cry first. Because I am a procrastinator and Natlan literally killed me. So I was like taking a break from the quests, focusing on building character stuff. That's where my favorite part, bro. So fun. But so it was a bet and I really like winning. So I was like, and she like dedicates hours and I feel like I need to lock in. So I put one of the Not Cry quests on in the background so I could film for this video and also do the Genshin quests at the same time. So I'm sorry. So that's some behind the scenes for you. While I was doing this. This was actually really, it was a little confusing at the start, but once I labeled where, the face was and, I don't know, the certain squares, it was actually really fun and really simple, too. So, this is a pretty good thing to do, and you don't have to print it out. You can draw it. And also, it's pretty much like you can put it wherever you want. If you have a shelf to put it on, you can put it on the shelf. You can just take it with you places. It's like a little silly companion. But yeah, paper crafts are low-key so fun to do. I need to do them more. I used to like back in the day when I was in 2nd grade, I had my own little shop and I would make these little paper animals and I would charge people a cent for them. So I was pretty rich in pennies. I think I got 5 pennies total, but I was very proud of myself. I got my friends in on it too. It was great. Yeah, I miss those days for real. So, yeah. If you're just not feeling the drawing part, I feel like some paper crafts are really nice because you don't have to necessarily draw a ton. Like this one you draw, but it definitely involves a lot of folding. So, I don't know, I feel like it's a happy medium depending on how detailed your OC is. But yeah, I really liked doing it. It was really fun. And I could do the Genshin quests in the background too. So it was right in between. It was the perfect craft for me to lock into, but I didn't have to, fully commit for, an hour, Anyways, this is the final product. She looks so goofy, silly. I love how she turned out. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for this video, but I definitely want to do a part 2, so let me know if you're interested in that. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.